Hey, Bookie. I don't have any food for these guys. I thought I did. I think people have been taking it. I think I'm missing cat food. I'm pretty sure I had some, but I can't find any. So. But yeah, I want to point this out because the trolls. Anybody who's a liar is a troll. Okay, this is what a troll really is. And you see, like the police are liars. They're trolls. They're not part of humanity's family. And it's not like a thing. People say, humanities are liars, and that's it. That's all. That's what humanity is. No, that's what the jinn are. That's what, Satan said, I will convert you all to liars. Okay? And not all people are like that. And there is it's a hierarchy of things. It's that the unimindedness of the Buddhist. That's the Antifa guy. He's a Buddhist, but these Antifa people are network. He was Antifa. He goes to Antifa. He's a liar, and he actually said he goes to these meetings. Then he denies. I don't go. No, there's no such thing as Antifa. Is only whatever it is in his imagination, and it's nothing to do with the real world. So get out of here. Really, Joe Biden. But see, the liar. This guy is a liar. The Antifa guy. But as a police is the same thing. They're liars. So on the internet, you have these people, and it's also slander. So the jinn and the liar and the slanderer are the same. That's a family. That's not the human family. Human means an approximate witness to reality, but it implies honesty, not just a selfish liar like everybody. And this is how the Antifa people are. So at work, I had this. It was at this where I said, they had the cats there, and this evil pagan he's a Trump supporter, pagan. This guy was garbage. He really was. He wasn't like a real Trump supporter, because I'm like, I support civilian rights. I support the nation of laws. I'm a Republican, and so long as Trump is this, then I'm with Trump. But if Trump becomes an esotericist of the Illuminati or an anarcho-capitalist, then I'm not for him. This is how I put it. I'm not following Trump. I think Trump and I are following the civil, society, the benevolent human, jointly, and that's what he said coming in, and consistently he kept making a point to that. But this pagan guy is not like that. This pagan guy, he's a Trump supporter because this guy's a closet racist. He's everything that they say that's bad about Trump. He actually is all those things. This guy, but he was definitely a psychopath. He was a psycho nut, and he's just trying to. He's a demon possessed, or he might have himself been a jinn. That's actually, I would say, very possible. Like this Antifa guy, very possible. I think jinn are undead. I call them bukas. I call them bukas. I'm gonna go on details of the experience with bukas, but this guy is probably a buka too, for the fact that he started working there shortly after I did. I was working there for a little bit, and I could go on and off, and then inconsistent. Then I started there on a regular, and then he started on a regular. And after I left, not too long after I left, they thought I was coming back, but he left after I left. So he was there, I think, as just like a troll, trolling me. He's trying to be my friend. He wanted me to move in with him, and this. And I'm like, this guy's a narcissist. The people think that evil is empathy. The left-hand path thinks evil is empathy, and that's what this guy is. And he's really belittling me. I'm some nothing. I should be so honored to move in with this, he has achieved nothing. He has no moral virtue. He's a pity party. And that's all he is, a pity. I mean, I understand people can have a sympathize and this and that, but you have to at least stand for something right, not just self. You have to have some loftier, motives. This guy's just a selfish guy. But anyway, there was a place at the place. It was a shed, and they allowed me to crash there because I had to go to work, and I didn't have any place to be. So they're like, yeah. And they had a little loft where they had a bed, and people would stay there on occasion. And the owner, the boss's, one of the managers, the boss's son or brother or whatever, he said, hey, you can stay there. I was only there for like a day or two, and then a troll, he's like, oh, I'm gonna be your new neighbor now, and he's on guard duty, but he's not letting me sleep or anything, and he's dangerous, he's harassing me and whatever. So I was like, that didn't work out. And then there was my dispatcher's like, oh no, it's just there's a place you can go over there and you can stay there. So I'm like, okay, and I'm really just trying to get on my feet. It's just that the number of attacks is so extremely high. Like, I was working 3 jobs at another place, and like, they all like cheating me on my hours, but many hours. I was working 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. and instead of paying me from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. for like 3 weeks, they paid me 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. So they're shorting me like 60 hours 3 weeks in a row. You know, like, this is just, and I never got paid for it. I never got paid for it because I'm like so under the 8 ball. I'm just being attacked by, so it's just the whole mass of evil, corrupt people. And it was like, that was just in like 1 3-week period, but I'm working at 3 agencies. That agency, I was there like, you know, because they had a lot of work. And they're giving me my schedule every day on a daily. So it's like, I'm not prepared to like, you know, even organize myself. They knew I was disorganized. They knew I'm being harassed. It's not even, they don't even have to know. The jinn know. But I was being really wrecked. But that was like, you know, a few $1,000s that I needed, because that's what I'm trying to do, to put away a little bit of money so I can get a lawyer to take care, to investigate something that was a very major civil offense done by the state. And really, because it's a broader issue, you see that Trump has revealed there is no civil law in this state. They're all criminals. So it was like kind of too big of a task. But luckily, Trump has come in, brought aid to the issue. With now we have millions of people, you know, working on this serious jinn overload in the world. But yeah. So this putz, there was like a dead kitten in the place where I'm gonna go crash out. And I'm like, what's this? And it was dead. And I throw it outside because I'm like, I don't know what this, it looked like some kind of like a voodoo thing. And I'm like, who did this? This is horrible. And I just threw it over the fence. And then someone says, what did you do? I saw you throw that over there. And this is like the next day. I'm like, so let me you killed that kitten. They say, you killed it. I go, no, it was dead. He goes, no, it was alive. And I'm like, what the, and first of all, like, who the hell saw me do this? Because this is like, you know, there's nobody around. This is like like throw it over the fence. And it only took a few seconds. So it's like they have cameras or something and they're watching you, but like, no, I didn't do that. That was, and who did it? It was that, you know, putsy guy. Oh no, I put it in there because he was looking like he was sick or something. So I want him to get warm and I put him in there. I'm like, yeah, the thing looked like it had a neck broken, bro. Maybe he stepped on it. I don't think, the guy's evil, bro. I think it was just like an evil setter that's trying to frame me. Because here's another thing, like years ago, I'm investigating this area where I have all this like vampire jinn activity going on, and there's all these decapitated animals. And I posted on the internet, and I noticed that the internet trolls are trying to like implicate me. Like, oh, look what he's doing. I'm like, oh, hello, did you not read the captions? This is something I'm investigating. I'm not doing this. But they're just running with the smear lie. And so these are trolls. These are and this is our police forces like this. So I think that there's we have an internet guy going, no, look at me, I'm your friend. Let me be your friend. So like, you see this little catfish trolls on the internet. And you go like, dude, this is how the FBI operate. They're all trolls. Because they're taught to lie just in the regular, precincts in the local community, as if that's their noble cause. Then they don't have a noble cause. They're in the service of Lucifer. Bottom line, period. And this is where you have just such corrupt senators and all of them, about 100% of the senators, because if the senators and congressmen think, well, that's just part of us doing our job, then they're just Satanists. By the word of God, by the mantle of Elijah, we'll just have them all wiped out, their whole household, 4 generations. By the word of Elijah, by the mantle of Elijah, their generation will be wiped out, 4 generations. That's their whole household. So if there's someone, is occupied, income, they have a family and they're the head of the household, 4 generations by the word of God, okay? That's my spiel of the day.